Our Doppler, well, it's a little messy out there this morning. We've got some mixed precipitation coming down. Nothing too well organized. It's light in its nature, but nonetheless, it is enough to get those roads coated up with some wet pavement. Woodbury, Southbury, Bridgewater, Brookfield, Newtown, seeing some mixed precipitation there. So be careful driving around. There could be some slick spots up there, particularly up in northwest Connecticut, Heartland, Norfolk, Canaan, Salisbury. A little bit of a mix taking place there. Again, nothing too substantial, nothing too heavy, but we are expecting some snow to develop this afternoon as the temperatures drop. So right now, mainly wet. We've got low visibility. We've got drizzle. It's a dank start out there. And there could even be some ponding on the roads from the overnight rain. I got an email from Jeff. I got an email from Eric and Ingrid in Mansfield Center, both picking up about 3/4 of an inch out of this latest system. And there's a little bit more to come before it changes over to snow. Snow changing over late this morning through early this afternoon, 1 to 3 inches in the hills, and according to an inch in central Connecticut. I'll get to that map in just a second, but I do want to bring this to your attention. There is a winter weather advisory in effect for all of northern Connecticut. The further north you go, the more trouble you're going to run into. Winter storm warnings in effect there for several inches of snow. Now for us, 1 to 3 by late this afternoon, by 5, 6 o'clock, this will all be on the ground. 1 to 3, we are going to see the white stuff on the ground. Hopefully, it'll just be a slushy accumulation on the asphalt, but we can't rule out the possibility of snow-covered roads again in parts of northwest and northeast Connecticut. A coating to an inch shaded in the white and very little accumulation along the shoreline. It's a breezy start out there with drizzle. Look at that wind moving Old Glory around in Old Saybrook, the camera that never disappoints. Mystic, the Bascule Bridge. You can see the wind and the rain coming down, the drizzle there. Not a very pleasant start. You can see all the traffic lights, but we did have a couple of joggers out there earlier this morning braving the weather. 1 1/4 mile in Chester, 1 1/2 in New Haven. Visibility is down all across the state, and kids step away from the curb. It's a little precarious on those roads this morning. Temperatures, notice the icons going over. This is for central Connecticut and the shoreline. I think we could just see plain old snow in parts of northwest and northeast Connecticut. Three-way tie, East Hartford, Litchfield, Woodbridge, all above the freezing mark this morning. The numbers are good. They're on our side this morning. 18, typical overnight low. We're in the mid to upper 30s out there, if not 40 degrees in Groton. But we're up from where we were 24 hours ago, but there is a bit of a breeze out there this morning, and that is sustained right now, 7 to 10 to 14 miles an hour, with some gusts to 22 miles an hour. So that makes it feel even, it's just raw out there this morning. Let's take a look at the storm system. You'll see the snow. All of this is going to try and make its way into Connecticut. The moisture with temperatures dropping. You'll notice it's plain old mixed right now with some plain rain showers and mixed precipitation. We're getting a little bit of a lull right now, but we are expecting to fill back in. I'm seeing that flip over as close by as the lower Hudson Valley into parts of upstate New York. All of that is marching in our direction, and that is according to Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today. Watch the transition. This is by noon, 1, 2 o'clock. It's snowing in the state, and then by 5 o'clock, it's winding down. All right, our next system rolls in Wednesday. That one starts off as snow and changes over to rain at night. And this is an afternoon storm. Wednesday afternoon, it's snowing, and then it changes over to plain rain Wednesday night into Thursday morning, and then we get a little bit of a break in the action Thursday afternoon, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, looking good at this point, with temperatures still above average, but getting close to it on Friday and Sunday, closer to that normal average. So just be careful out there this morning. It is a bit messy. Roll it.